For the first time since being sentenced to life in prison, we are hearing from Chris Watts, the man who killed his pregnant wife and two daughters. Colorado Bureau of Investigation released hours of audio recordings. Dylan Thomas following this case, and we wanted to know what new information was out of this. This is hard to listen to, Dylan.
Dominic, so disturbing that some say the picture of Chris Watts is enough to discuss them, so we won't be airing his photo, nor will we be going into the specifics of the actual murders when they took place. The Colorado Bureau of Investigation told Watts they wanted to meet with him not only to better understand the timeline of the murders, but to understand what goes through someone's mind to make them think that something like this was acceptable.
Every time I see pictures of them, I don't know how this could have happened. Being a dad was the best part of my life.
In a Wisconsin prison, a tearful Chris Watts opened up to investigators like never before.
I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I had become.
The details of the murders too graphic to share, but what led up to the killings, Watts recalled vividly.
Reading the scripture more and more now, I can see, God gave me opportunities to get out.
Watts said an affair with his coworker warped his reality and fueled his disconnect from his family.
I wish that blinder wasn't on my head, wasn't in my eyes. That would have seen what was going on. It was like a roller coaster ride that I just kept punching the ticket on and just never picked up. I wasn't even in the realm of I'm a dad, I'm a husband type thing. I have no concept of that anymore.
The morning of the murders, Watts claimed he had no control over himself.
I just felt like there was already something in my mind that was implanted that I was going to do it, and I woke up that morning and it was going to happen, and I had no control of it. I felt like I deserved to live after what had happened.
Now claiming to be remorseful and with new faith in God, Watts admitted there was no good answer for doing what he did.
Tell me about what you were thinking.
I wasn't. If I was thinking, it's what would happen.
While much of the confession is graphic, Shanann's parents actually supported some of the release of this information. They tell Dr. Phil it helped clear any speculation that she hurt the kids. But we have provided more of the information that we couldn't air on CBSDenver.com.
Even months later, it's hard to listen to.
Exactly. Never gets any better.
Thanks for wading through that, Dylan. Thank you.